The press conference for Gervonta Tank Davis vs. Keyshawn Davis was meant to be a routine face-off promoting one of the most anticipated fights of 2025. However, chaos quickly erupted. Tank, known for his knockout power and fiery temper, completely lost control, lunging at Keyshawn in an all-out attempt to swing on him before security intervened. Fans were aware of the tension between the two, but no one expected it to escalate this dramatically. Looking at the events leading up to this moment, it becomes clear that this wasn't just a random outburst. The rivalry between Gervonta and Keyshawn had been intensifying for months, becoming deeply personal. But what truly pushed Tank over the edge? Keyshawn's decision to bring up his personal life. He had been making disrespectful comments about Tank's legal troubles, and that was the breaking point.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover, boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank.
He's been calling Tank undisciplined, unfocused, and past his prime, words that cut deep for a fighter determined to cement his legacy before retiring in 2025. Now, this is no longer just about boxing, it's personal. Gervonta Tank Davis, a knockout artist with a perfect record and undeniable star power, has long been the face of the lightweight division.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combinations.
He's quick.
Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
And,
On the other hand, Keyshawn Davis, the 25-year-old rising star, has spent the past few years steadily climbing the rankings, proving himself as a serious contender.
Prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short it out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So go fight from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
The lightweight division is his domain now, and he's made it crystal clear he's coming for Tank's throne.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
With a slick record, unshakable confidence, and a lethal combination of speed and skill, Keyshawn has the boxing world watching. He's not here for the hype, he's here to take Tank's throne and prove he's the real deal. Heading into the press conference, fans expected tension, but no one was prepared for what actually unfolded. From the moment they sat down, Tank looked visibly pissed. You could tell from his body language Tank wasn't there to play games. Meanwhile, Keyshawn sat smug and confident, laughing, fully aware of how to get under Tank's skin. Then, Tank snapped. Reports say he tried to swing at Keyshawn, but security jumped in at the last second to prevent a full-blown brawl. Keyshawn, clearly enjoying every second of it, kept taunting Tank, making things even worse. Security had to step in and separate.
Floyd fucked with DB3. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first. And he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain, yo,
you feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, he told me that. I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I can call Floyd right now, he fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga, I'm not gonna lie.
But there's more at play here than just a simple rivalry. Keyshawn's relationship with Floyd Mayweather adds another layer of intrigue. Once a mentor to Tank, Floyd Mayweather's fallout with Davis created a massive rift in their professional relationship. Now, Keyshawn has been training with Floyd, adding even more fuel to the fire. Given Floyd's complicated and messy history with Tank, this rivalry is about much more than just a fight, it's personal on every level.
Luckily, now I got the chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He been calling me now, he been texting me now. In the whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym, he closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd, like, he coaching him. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur. Then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's like it's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight.
Now, Floyd is backing Keyshawn, intensifying the rivalry and turning this into a personal feud between two former friends. What started as a battle for supremacy in the ring has become a clash fueled by history, betrayal, and pride.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf, Oompa Loompa.
To understand why this press conference was such a big deal, you have to look at the history between these two fighters.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so. You know, he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now,
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's given him a good arse spanking.
The bad blood between Gervonta and Keyshawn had been simmering for months. It all started when Keyshawn took to social media, calling out Tank for cherry-picking fights and avoiding real threats to protect his perfect record. While Tank mostly brushed off the noise, at least in public, behind closed doors, it was clear he wasn't letting the disrespect slide. This press conference was his chance to settle the score, and he did it in a way no one saw coming. Tank going after Keyshawn wasn't just about proving a point, it was about making a statement. This was his way of reminding the world that he's still the king of the division and that anyone questioning that is in for a rude awakening. And to make matters worse, Keyshawn made things deeply personal by taking shots at Tank's family. In fact, it was Tank's brother who first broke the silence on the issue, showing just how personal this feud had become.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Gervonta Tank Davis has already hinted that 2025 could be his final year in the ring, making every move he makes now crucial. It's no longer just about winning fights, it's about protecting his undefeated record and cementing his legacy as one of boxing's greatest.
Are you retiring?
What trash? What changed? What made this shit trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTV, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. But like you said, you got to walk today.
With retirement looming, fans are starting to question whether Tank is still fully committed to boxing. Is he as focused as he once was, or is his mind already drifting toward life after the sport?
Ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him, because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn, and if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like but it is what it is. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that, but like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
That's exactly why a fight with Keyshawn Davis might not be the smartest move. Keyshawn is young, hungry, and highly skilled. He has the tools to potentially hand Tank his first loss. Taking this fight so close to retirement could be a massive risk to Tank's legacy.
Thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on for Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure behind this crowd. Man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro. He put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sisters had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man. And he was able to manage all of this, man.
Most pros are siding with Keyshawn on this one, and that speaks volumes about him. The fact that so many in the boxing world believe he has what it takes to dethrone Tank shows just how dangerous and legitimate he really is. Let's be real, one bad night under the lights could erase everything Tank has built, especially with retirement on the horizon. Facing a hungry, dangerous fighter like Keyshawn at this stage isn't just another fight, it's a high-risk move that could shake up his legacy forever. Keyshawn has speed, power, and a style that could give Tank real problems. At just 24 years old, he's already proving himself as a force to be reckoned with, and he's hungry to take down the division's top dog. That said, let's not get it twisted, Tank is an absolute beast. Right now, he's the most skilled fighter in the game. Despite all the noise, he's still the heavy favorite going into this fight. His power, speed... So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming content. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section, we'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.